Johnny M in the mix.
Can devs do something?
Hey, traders. Welcome to the Hump Day stream, I guess. It's Wednesday. And I believe we had a poll yesterday for the 4-hour bullish divergence. What would happen? Would it play out or would it fail? And it seems like, I mean, you could say that the majority won. Like 60% of the poll said yes, it would play out. So congrats, majority. That doesn't happen that often. You know, it's up $1,000, right? It was up a little bit more maybe an hour ago. But this is the good news is starting with a daily. You're back above 40,665. You always want to be above that, right? I feel better when you're above that. Stay above it, amazing. You get above 42K, oh my God, we're in really good shape then. But so that means we have work to do. And, you know, as we were discussing yesterday, it's ad nauseum because it's the same story on most altcoins. If you could pivot and make a higher low, hidden bullish divergence would begin its development. But I think you got a little bit more work to do. We need some more histogram islands, more data. But it's a good start. Good start, I guess, right? What are you talking about, though? The 4-hour. This is where the poll was done, right here. Where you knew. I mean, just 1, 2, 3. Third time. Stagnation and relative strength. And here's your candle. The candle that helped it play out. But, you know, the 4-hour is not really, who cares, right? Because, you know, just now, until you make a higher level than 43.4, 43.375, you start stalling out, all of a sudden the hidden bearish divergence argument develops, right? Because, you know, you make a high on price, then a substantially lower high on price with much higher levels of positive momentum implies a continuation downward, which, you know, I'd like this to get as high as it possibly can before we roll over one more time, because when or if we roll over one more time, wherever it is, you know, that'll play out crap, but maybe we get some sort of shortening of thrust, a higher low, the same low, lower low. What'll happen on the oscillator? You end up actually making even more divergence. And then you get something like that. And it's like, whoa. And you can really see the weakness of the sellers when that happens. That happens a lot, though. So, just, you know, it's cool the divergence played out, but you've so much work to do. And there's no, like, structural development on the 4-hour, right? All we got to do is just make a higher low than the previous lows and everything will work out. And if we get above freaking 42K, we're in really good shape then. Okay, that's your Bitcoin. Here's your channel. Just kind of in the middle of nowhere if you're not looking at historical price action. Okay. Ethereum. Same thing. Made a little bit, I mean, a lot more sense, actually. I mean, it was, you know, it was so perfect, right? It's like every time, man, Ethereum just respects the TA, up or down, doesn't matter, man, right? The bearish crab, type 2 return, bearish divergence, the reversal occurred, the bear flag this weekend, and it dumped perfectly and hit a measured move, hit the $3,000 support, and then the bullish divergence developed on the oscillators, and it's playing out. I don't know how high it's going to go. Same argument. If you make a lower high eventually than 3,300, you'll end up making hidden bearish divergence where you might sell off one more time before we get that potential shortening of thrust. You might even see 2,900 again. A double bottom, slightly lower low, something where, you know, you get two valleys. They're close to each other. And it's showing. It's like the psychology of it's like it's showing that the sellers are actually exhausted, right? Really tired. Something similar to maybe, we'll see if I can recall my memory. Shorting of thrust, we had it. It was in a downtrend though. We'll see, it was right here where you dumped already, then you sold off, lower high. There's hidden bearish divergence on the 4-hour. You dumped again, pretty weak, and then rallied one more time. Even more hidden bearish divergence actually, and then you dumped one more time. And you held and you rallied, and then this was like it, you know, where one more time down, every time was a lower low, then all of a sudden it stopped being a lower low, it was about the same low, and then that divergence was there. And then you rallied, then you had a larger wave up, you know, before eventually, yeah, the trend took back over and you dumped again. But I'm just saying, like, you'd be maybe looking for something like that. This is the first time you rallied. Okay, beating a dead horse here. Okay, now we can go to Ethereum again. Sorry. Well, we were there. I was just... Maybe you get something like that, right? Rallies upward and then you sell off and you make a double bottom. I'm just talking about discernible edges and talking about scenarios that could happen. Certainly not what will happen, you know, right? So yeah, stay above 2,900, everything will be okay. Clearly, the channel you're in is there. Very real. Daily, it's very clear. And it's the same thing, right? We're talking about if you can just stop selling, you will develop hidden bullish divergence. But it's going to require more data, right? Less or lower levels of negative momentum for some time. You know, we want to see something like we saw back in January, right? This is the way you want it to look before you can start saying, oh yeah, truly is showing hidden bullish divergence. Off of support, which would be crazy. Love it, man. 48 minutes till your daily candle close, where it's been a pretty good one. You know, tech stocks rebounded too. Metals even did okay. And they ended up pulling back a little bit. US dollar up thrusted through that $100 mark, and I think it bearishly engulfed. We'll look at it. But good to see this asset, the clear, undeniable outperformer to Bitcoin is here, and this shows it. You know, you don't have to look at the Ethereum to Bitcoin chart. That'll really tell you, but you can just know, like, let's just talk about real quick Bitcoin from that just minor low from March 8th to the high. You know, Bitcoin lost 80% of its value. Okay, now if I use the same anchoring, March 8th, right here, same one I used on Bitcoin. I got another screen up. From the low to high, what's happening? Bitcoin lost 80% of its value from its previous low to high. But from the same exact low, same date to Ethereum's high, it has only lost 50% of its value. Outperformance, undeniable. You can't deny it. Better performing asset. And actually holding above supports, and there's no question about it, right? It's crazy. It's nice, really nice. But that should tell. I mean, this is this kind of information that the charts tell us helps us allocate, or where our allocation of the capital should be, right? I mean, is it would you rather be in Bitcoin or would you rather be in Ethereum? Well, Ethereum to Bitcoin, Ethereum to US dollars, kind of telling you it'd probably be better, you know, for one to be in Ethereum over Bitcoin, just based on these technicals, right? That's like we're just developing a rational argument using charts. Speaking of the devil, you had already breached that resistance from February 4th. You're still above it. Traders settled up. I don't know what people, dude, you not hearing me? Settle up. S-E-T-T-L-E, not set it up. I don't even know what that means, dude. Whoever's saying that, just stop. It's settle up. They're settling up. Meaning when the day closes, the day is over, the traders have to settle up that at the end of that day. It's settled up. That's where the price in the end has settled up. The price has settled up above that wick high 3 days in a row now. Well, it's about to be 3 days in a row, above 7.5 million sats. So I would think that 7.7 is next, and then above that would be like probably 8.5 million sats. What an uptrend. This is the clear outperformer. Every day we look at it. Every day it looks like the US oil chart before went absolutely berserk. So God, I don't know how many times I have to say it, and I have to spell it out for you, and you still end up saying it. Set it up. What does that mean? That doesn't mean anything. Settle up. We're settling up, man. The day closed. The daily candle closed. Okay, that is where, at the end of the day, where traders have settled up. Okay, it just gets like annoying when I say it a million times and people just hear it differently. I don't know. Okay, just clearing the air here. All right, good news. Good news, everyone. We have
I like turtles.
Jonathan with us, and he likes turtles. But we like totals too, because totals is above a major inflection point, not just back testing it, but holding and trying to pivot off of it. Just the beginning. So don't get cocky, kid. But from the low to the higher low, higher levels of negative momentum. If you get more data like this, then we can start saying with confidence, hidden bullish divergence is developing, an implied continuation upward would be at hand if the TA was respected. And you know the target most likely that was going to pivot there would be 2.21 trillion for real this time, not this freaking 200 moving average, testing it for like 8 days in a row. Ridiculous. So 1, 2, 3, give me a third low, give me a classic accumulation structure so we can go to the effing moon and defy all gravity, and we can actually, you know, make yield in this trash inflationary environment, stagflationary environment, whatever you want to call it. It's ridiculous. Go spend 100% higher prices than you did a year or two ago on a steak or an effing t-shirt or effing anything. Okay. Oh, and then the freaking bond yields are going up. Who cares, dude? Never gonna outrun inflation. I mean, at this, like, 8.5% CPI, which is bullcrap. It's 17% CPI if we go by the 1980 model, and then it's like 12% if we go by the 1990 model. There's lying to you, okay? So go ahead and sit in bonds making 3% now, dude. Oh my God, maybe 4%. It still won't even matter. You're still getting devastated by inflation.
Traders saddled up real good. Horse.
Thanks for the horse, Zach. Zach in the chat. We got multiple Zatches in the community. Thanks, dude. I'm gonna say your name, Zach. And, you know, imagine being triggered by that. I remember in grade school, I used to call someone Zach, and he lost his effing mind. Tried to fight me because I called him Zach. Yep. It's okay, we made up in the end. It was a good ending to the story, all right? Okay, so Ethereum, superior asset to Bitcoin technically, and you can't argue. There is no argument. Another thing that could add to the argument, another predicate that could add to the argument here would be maybe the Bitcoin dominance chart that doesn't, it rolled over and made certainly a lower high than the previous high, and the previous high, and the previous high over and over and over again, right? Well, we got a trend going on, lower highs. Below the 200-day simple moving average. Yeah, I get it. You hadn't seen positive momentum in eons since March 9th, but dude, I mean, just where you are, I think it would make sense to see 40% market cap, Bitcoin market cap dominance, right? It would set up perfectly for some sort of shark or something, whatever, alternate bat. Oh my God, 886, yeah, right around here. Right there, you know, you get it. I mean, that makes kind of the most sense to me. And so doesn't it make, you could put 2 and 2 or 1 and 1 together? You could put the Bitcoin dominance chart where it is random Rudy Poo land below levels it needs to be above, making lower highs. You tandem that with the Ethereum to Bitcoin chart that only makes higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, and looks like US oil before it went berserk. You know, technically it would make sense to lose 1.65% market cap dominance from where we are now. And it'd be Ethereum that would be rising. Okay. What's that noise? Just like this high frequency noise going on right now, randomly. No, I do not have tinnitus. It's literally outside somewhere. I don't know. They're doing just ungodly construction ever since I moved in. All right. That was Ethereum. Let's look at a BNB. Oh, let's look at the same charts we look at every day. Well, they move, you know, so we're just giving you updates on them. So get wrecked. I mean, nice follow through. Oops. Nice follow through today off of the kind of harami yesterday. Hidden bullish divergence is in development. A little bit. I mean, your one histogram wick ahead of Bitcoin Ethereum. God, I hope y'all can't hear that noise. I think y'all would have been complaining about it before I said anything, so we're good. So imagine making a higher low than the previous lows, and then all of a sudden, you know, here's the thing, man. Right? Again, I tried to go really deep into it yesterday about what's happening, where we bottomed out the low, about the same lows, slightly higher lows. You know, a double bottom's good in an uptrend, but we kind of been stalling out. We made a lower high here. We need to get some more concrete evidence that we're still long-term uptrending. Okay, you know how we would do that? Double bottom's cool and all, but if you rally and then you sell off, just give me a higher low. Give me something. Give me a reason to believe locally there is accumulation in its development. And I feel good. And that's where we are across this whole market for these altcoins. They had real good starts off double bottoms at pattern completion zones and harmonics, and they had massive dumps after really 70 to 100% runs, yeah, people aren't going to talk about that. They're just going to talk about the dumping. They're not going to talk about the pumping that happened before. And we're still off those lows, okay? And all we got to do now is make a local higher low. And it looks like BNB is great right now. Still would like to see it get above 428.40. Then you can go to $500+. Okay, that's BNB. Cool. Starting to show something, man. Let's pay attention. And then who's next? I don't know. Maybe XRP again. We'll see. Yeah, still XRP. Dude, by $400 million. It's like nothing. Wow. Someone could sneeze and all of a sudden Sol is higher market cap. I mean, XRP is holding on to that 69.5% support. Sure. Yeah, for sure, man. My God, imagine it holding again. That'd be crazy. That'd be psycho. It'd be unbelievable. It would be like a Hail Mary or something. You hadn't made a higher high in a year, over a year now. But you keep making higher lows, and maybe you can confirm another higher low right here. Or you confirm that you're making higher lows than the low from late January, and you would hold a very critical support from November of 2020. Hopefully bulls can defend this. They're trying to, but it's going to require Bitcoin's help. Otherwise, no, you will be selling off to much lower prices. So, cool, dude, but I don't know. I just want to see more. I want to see a higher high. Call me when this asset makes a higher high, okay? That's it, man. Fine like a fruit fly is fine. Of course.
Hi brother, I have an educational question. Why does divergence/hidden divergence on MACD or RSI imply buyer/seller exhaustion? I appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Why does it? I mean, you know, you think about like the histogram dictated by like price and time of the price action. So when you get a wave up, a wave down, right? Then you get another wave up and it's slightly higher than the previous high, but then it's a lower level, right, of price and time. Then it would just kind of, I don't know, it's the psychology of it, and that's the way I learned it. And it's pretty good. It's a pretty good way to interpret these oscillators, man. Price action and time. And then like slightly higher highs. That's what we talk about, the shorting of thrust, double tops, 113 retraces on the second highs, attempted rallies. It's just normally the way it is, man. It's like you try once, then you try twice. So just for fun, let's go, man. Hey, man.
Your fourth one tipped $111.06. Thanks for the best stream in TA in the biz. 0.035600000 ETH.
That's just like your opinion, man. Thanks for your very nice opinion. Who knows, man? That's subjective, and it's not about being the best. It's really just about whoever you are as a content creator. As long as you're trying to help people, you know, achieve something, right? It could be anything, but providing value is important. I'm trying to do that. I know a lot of other people try to do that too out there. Most, though, don't actually, which is bad. But yeah, thank you, dude, for the very kind words and the very, very generous contribution of Ethereum. Thanks, dude. So just wave analysis too, I think, has a lot to do with it. What's up, pleb, man? Thanks for the American contribution, dude. You're Australian, mate. Do you want to be American? Sure, we could arrange something. We could find some lady up here to, you know, get with a Raven Club, and then he can become a dual citizen and bask in I don't know, freedom attendees or something. Thanks, dude. Cheers. It's momentum based on human psychology. Yeah, you know, it's anyway. So it's just like the power, the pop of the impulse up of the second rally, and the second rally is way weaker on that pop on that rally, and it just signifies that sellers are exhausted. You're diverging though, right? It's also definitive. It's like divergence, where well, prices going higher and then oscillators going lower. That's also part of why it's that, right? I mean, it's just the divergence and the weakness of the waves. Holy crap, hold on. Yeah, there you go. More effort put in, but less results obtained. And that's very real on volume signatures too on traditional markets. Yeah, big time. Like when you see an asset hit a very strong bottom like this, okay? I think a really good example could be here where like sellers tried really, and this is, I think you take volume with a grain of salt in crypto because exchanges, it's all over the place. New York Stock Exchange is like in-house, it's one house, okay? So just think about though, like volume when it hits, when a massive drawdowns occurred and there's high volume at a support, right? What does that mean? That means market participants tried so effing hard here to break that support and they had no result, right? So very weak, even though so much effort was put in, right? We could find all kinds of examples on traditional markets for that. It's really cool. But crypto, meh, I don't really look at it as much, I guess. So, you know, if you pivot here, you'll start making hidden bullish divergence like everything else, beating a dead horse on that. Same thing as yesterday. So, hey, it's a start. Today is maybe a start, but, you know, say you start dumping tomorrow, then you will have no argument again. And we just have to see a higher low get put in sometime locally. Okay, Cardano, everyone's favorite S coin. That, hey man, it can't get any worse than this. Like if you want a potential idea, dude, hidden bullish divergence will develop if it keeps rallying here. I hope it does, man, for everyone's sake. It'd be crazy. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, it'd be perfect. Perfect neckline. That one little support from April 24th to 2021, 23rd, whatever. You're holding it for now. It hasn't broke down yet. You better pray for Bitcoin to keep rallying. Otherwise, Cardano's gonna fall below 92 cents. And that's it. Maybe it's developing, dude. Maybe. But I think we need more data because you could just dump tomorrow. Okay, those are your big four. Let's go to the S&P now. Shifting gears because we go across the markets. That's the stream. That's the name of the stream pretty much. Across the markets. Well, what happened on the S&P? It got a really nice daily bullish engulfing candle. And here's the thing. Just like the S coins, the macro, the S&P itself, it could begin its development of hidden bullish divergence if it actually catches follow through here. Yep, that's it. Nice engulfing candle. Cool. Up 1.12%. Dow Jones. Oops, wrong Dow Jones. Massive bullish engulfing candle. It would only be bullish convergence here. Kind of middle of nowhere. I mean, you're not really pivoting off of any kind of support really that I see. Maybe one low from October. But yeah, you're gonna have up days and down days, red days, green days. Yes, you engulfed today. So cool story, bro. I'm just looking at these. We monitor them. You know, you're aware that it had a good day today. Tomorrow could be terrible. You could just literally bamboozle this candle and dump tomorrow. I think it was cool on the NASDAQ and the Qs though. That was kind of the notable stuff to me. Look at this. Well, again, we'll go to the Qs, but massive bullish engulfing candle. I mean, just a good engulfing candle where hidden bullish divergence would occur. And then you could start the beginning of the development of the inverse head and shoulders, right? Potential inverse head and shoulders, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Wow, it is extremely symmetrical. Like one of the most symmetrical potential inverse head and shoulders I've ever seen in my life. It's trying to develop right now. I hope it does, man. I pray it does. It would be legendary. It would be so freaking cool. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Okay, give me follow through. If you give me follow through off the engulfing candle that was painted today, you will show a bullish continuation implied, which would take you to 14.1 again. You break 14.1, and then you're going up to the neckline around 14.5. You break that, then 15.4. All right, so really want to be paying attention to these markets right now. You do not want to be like, oh, I'm taking a break, man. No, you don't take breaks when stuff starts developing like this because it could really become something. Okay. The Qs here, this was crazy. Look at this. This support, this freaking support, man. I was joking about it. It's not going to hold. It held, man. You engulfed, or you almost engulfed. You actually gapped up higher than yesterday's candle, so it can't technically be a bullish engulfing, but hidden bullish divergence could begin its development if you catch any fall through in the coming days. Man, you're safe above 338, 342. You closed above today. So what you had to have happen for even a whiff of a momentum shifting structure happened today, but we just need more. It's a great start though, but I'm not gonna just be like, oh, it's time to be bullish 100,000%, man. It's time. Let's see what happens. But a good start. You're not out of the woods, but wow, nice. For now. Rose 2000 caught some bids, man. All right, I caught some bids. Inverted hammer, I guess, yesterday, catching follow through today, confirming it. And yes, hidden bullish divergence will occur if you catch follow through. Wow, everything in the entire world showing hidden bullish divergence potentially. If everything catches bids, everything shows hidden bullish divergence. Doesn't matter if it's your Rudy Poo S coin or if it's a freaking index fund on the stock market, or if it's freaking soybeans or something, right? They're like, just kidding. Because they're already like playing out. Cotton. Oh my God, man. Yeah, good luck affording pants and clothes. You'll be walking around naked soon at this rate. Multi-year highs. Like, I think a 12-year, 11-year high or something on cotton today. All right, Russ 2000. Still kind of bearish consolidation in what would be considered a downtrend. So I look at it and I'm like, cool, dude. It's just going to mimic and mirror the major index funds, but cool. I don't like this crap till it gets above 2066 and then makes a higher high than a higher low. I need more stuff. I need a lot more evidence before I start being like, oh, I love the Russell 2000 again. I love, the crappiest index fund where 1/3 of these assets that make up the Russell 2000 don't even make money. A third, 33% just don't even make money. They're like S coins. Okay, cool. Dude, don't worry about that, man. It's not a big deal, okay? Gold. Let's go. Switch it again. I love it, man. I love it. It broke out. Bad action magnet move. The BAM. You broke out 2 days ago. You back tested today and really nice run. And now you're just sitting here on the new day, only a few hours in, 1978, and what we're thinking is 2050 of the target. That's an 88% retrace up here. 2050. But if this is a real long-term uptrend, too much accumulation, we'll be going to all-time high soon. Just patience. You should have been patient on gold, man. I don't tell you, entry was like $1,800, $1,810. I know it was really tough. It was turbulent. It was like, what's going to happen here? You went 2 weeks of just testing the resistance, not a resistance, the resistance as support, the support now, 1921. And you've caught separation off that. I love that, man. I love seeing the hidden bullish divergence playing out. Let's get a huge green candle upward eventually because inflation's ridiculous. And it's finally time, man. Whole world's accumulated their position in gold. All the composite operators out there, there's a lot of them. It's like Knights of the Round Table of composite operators or something, dude. That's it. Silver performed marginally better today. Smaller market cap coin, or asset, excuse me. And, it happens. So let me look at it real quick. It broke out of that falling wedge days ago and really, really healthy follow through. I dig it, man. Very, very nice. Okay, the falling wedge, like the uptrend, the mega range, you bottomed out, you jumped across a creek, you created the M shape, then classic accumulation structure on the third low, hidden bullish divergence, then you broke out, then you back tested that inflection point as support and you rallied to the next resistance, then you had to correct, and now you are continuing, right? The pause in the trend is the consolidation structure that was bullish, and you had a breakout. And now it will be time soon to test $26. If you ever break $26, I'm thinking $27.88, then $30 after that. So we are in an uptrend on Silva. That's real, man. That's a long-term uptrend. I mean, dude, since December, you're making higher highs, higher lows. Yeah, that's an uptrend. Okay, we're uptrending. So let's see if it continues. It looks like it is. It is continuing. and sure, it's going to make a higher high, but it's continuing. All right, so have your alert set up around 26. That's the area to be watching, man. All right, copper, it's been flirting with multiple levels, right? The crazy and same analysis, man. Why do I even watch this guy? You know, same thing. I can't make these things move and create more developments, you know, every day I'm here. So that old high from 2011 is support multiple times now, but at the same time, you can't break the local consolidation structure supply line. Come on, man. You gotta do something. Otherwise, you keep this crap up, eventually just roll over and eventually see 428, 430 again, maybe even 415. But you can hold on to the level, you know, that you've already confirmed as support and was resistance. Where are the bids? You've got, it's time to rise. That's the confirmation market participants needed, but they haven't really taken advantage of that successful couple back tests. So just pay, it's certainly an area we should be paying attention. You should be paying attention to copper because of where it is. Okay. Palladium up again, 1% today. Cool story, bro. Nothing really sticks out. Dude, it's no action to take on this one for a while. It's such a coin flip. Yeah, anyway, just looking at it because it's a metal, and then you got platinum that I do think if it makes this higher low, it's trying to pivot here. As long as it makes a higher low, everything's fine. You are in an uptrend. Now it would just be nice to re-break that supply line and re-break above 1,030, 1,050. Extremely important inflection zone. We got a lot of work to do, but it's trying to just hold on. It's, you know, Bitcoin, or I'm sorry, gold and silver outperforming platinum, but platinum's trying to pull it together. It's kind of like Litecoin, you know, and we're talking about Bitcoin and Ethereum. Litecoin's crap compared to them based on technicals. That's kind of the same with platinum, even though, you know, whatever. Okay, so we can switch it up. We go to US oil real quick. That has broken its supply line. I must break you. Well, you did. You broke it. Nice bullish engulfing candle. All right, one bottom, no one knows. Second bottom, everyone knows. It is confirmed that the bottom is in on US oil, it seems, with the divergence still completely matured. It's developed and it hasn't gone positive yet, but you can imagine above $100, 110. I think you're going to 110 to test it. I don't know if you break it. You break 110, 115, and you break 115. Oh my God. Maybe 147. Like for real. Look, left. Oh my, straight up, straight down. There are only a couple more resistances left. Path of least resistance is certainly up, not down. So let's see this crazy bullish looking dragon of some sort play out and go to Jesus, man. 21 minutes till your daily candle close. If you're enjoying the live stream, hit the like button, the bell, sub. Thanks for being here. Okay, US oil, and then we can go to natural gas killed it, another freaking 13-year high again today. No stopping this thing. All about that classic accumulation, man. And just it happened to be on the third, on that higher low, the back test of spring, but the hidden bullish divergence pretty much.
As an engineer, I like steel. Commodity bull cycle breakout forming like 2004 to 08 on long-term
US
monthly
steel,
chart. Much thanks for stream.
Sub Nate, sure, we'll look at US steel. Thank you for the 20 super chat. Sure. I would think natural gas, man, 763. There's literally nothing to do now. I mean, if anything, you're at profit taking levels. Let's just talk about complex wave structures. You're on the final wave, the C to D wave, the X, the A, the B, the C, the D. I'd say like 763, pretty confluent with a fib extension of 1414. This is, I mean, this pretty much does mark the spot. Even though you're at a 1272 soon, right? I think you're gonna head to that at least, right? 728, but a 1414 makes more sense because there is historical stuff going on. If I can get there, it takes 80 years to get there. There's the high back from 2003, and then it was regarded as resistance 2005. Above that, good God, who knows, right? I mean, 826. Very, very thin order books up there. Clearly, straight up, everything does straight up, straight down, wherever it tops out. It doesn't spend any time up there just consolidating and you know, just nice stair stepping up. No, it's like elevatoring up always and elevatoring down above like 763. So, you know, have fun. Well, let's be real. It's not really stair stepping where you are now either. I mean, I think it goes to 763 eventually. If it breaks that, it could be another moonshot. It's really bad though. That's terrible, dude. At least the summer's coming. At least the winter is almost over. Right. So we got that going for us. That's it. Okay. Corn futures, multi-year highs. Corn chat. Corn. What you've done. You breached it. You've broken this thing, this June of 2008 high, and you're just sitting right at this one peak, this wick high from April of 2011. I don't think that really gonna act as resistance. Maybe it does. I think you might be headed towards 800, right? You ever break 800, 844, and then above that's all time. But my God, dude, it is actually happening. You are actually developing a psycho high and tight bull flag, bull pull bull flag, and it's breaking out. And you're just beginning to build the positive momentum off of the hidden bullish divergence. You imagine what it could turn into if things get insane. Wow. But my inflation's topped out. How? On paper, no. All these commodities are continuing to rise, and they're hitting multi-year highs. Dude, commodity or inflation top is in, man, based on literally nothing.
James who tipped $22.22. Xmused obviously the macro will dictate though nice inverse head and shoulders. At what level would you go long on this asset?
A couple days if it's favorable. I don't know. I want to see that whole hidden bearish divergence stuff play out or get invalidated. Hold on. Thank you, dude. We'll go into it a little bit more once I just finish up these food assets, these commodities. Oh, so, I mean, like, you know, it looked like an inverse did fail, and it's like still though, holding on to the same freaking level, man. It's not making lower lows yet. I want it to see lower lows than the low from mid-March. It just hasn't yet. It's trying to pivot. God. I hope it doesn't, man. But it's still holding on, and it's not. This is not a dead idea quite yet. That's it. So we're just waiting to see. Is it actually pivoting here? Could be. Look at the trend. It's stupid bullish. Unbelievably bullish. Yeah, but I'm not hoping for any of these to keep going because I know what it's like bad for the entire world. Consumers. It's awful. Here's your soybeans. Oh my God. You go to the 4 hour. Look at this. I normally look at the daily, but the 4 hour, look. Zoom in. Here's your microscope. You broke the resistance from 2008. You back tested it once. Just kidding. Twice. Skating above that 200 simple moving average. And now you're bullishly engulfing. This is so ridiculous, man. If this is actually real, I mean, you're going to test those highs again. 1731 are the top there. And then if you break that, multi-year highs, if not all-time highs, 1789. I think that is the all-time high. It's just ridiculous, man. These commodities. Yeah, that's a friggin' back test. And look at this. You're about to go positive momentum for the first time since friggin' March 2nd. Just another one, man, where it's at its pattern completion zone, but it's not dumping. Like, the bears are trying. Nope. It just keeps getting bought up. Crazy. Here's wheat, the old darling that had another good day. We were thinking maybe we could be in a wave structure. I don't know, man. Like, again, it could take you all the way eventually to 1325 for an 886, and you've just begun to build, positive momentum again. First time since March 15th. Had a real nice pullback. Sorry, my NOA radio's going off. We got severe weather coming in again. 'Tis the season. I can't hear it. It's down in my kitchen. Far away. Anyway, so you can see this extend on. I mean, it'd be, I'd love to see it just collapse tomorrow and this whole idea is invalid. That'd be amazing. We'll see what happens though. All right, just thinking about it. You haven't made a higher high yet locally, and you just made a lower low locally, so that's a good start. Let's dump it more, but it's probably not gonna, man. Okay. But what about orange juice, dude? What about orange juice? Hello? Is anyone there? Does anyone even care? Am I the only person that cares about orange juice futures? That's literally melted up 5.81%. No one even here knew about it. It was like, I don't even know about orange juice, man. I don't care. When are you going to start caring? You'll start caring when it hits freaking the range high, right? When it hits 204, that's about the time you'll start caring, I guess, right? It's ridiculous. Classic accumulation. The Jesus man. And now gone. Gone, dude. Highest price orange juice seed since March 2017. That's going to continue till you break 191. It's crazy, dude. What a king, dude. Orange juice moon boys in the chat. Oh, yeah. So what about your stake? Sorry, dude. I don't think this is going to play out. It's too bullish. Yeah, you're about to invalidate the potential in head and shoulders. Right? The bearish momentum structure, momentum shifting structure. We figured, like, you made a higher low and you start pivoting. Oh, man, this isn't a real good sign for this. If you want it to reverse, this is not a good sign. Too much signs of strength going on at the end of the pattern's development, meaning it's probably going to get invalidated. And you'll probably see 152, 161. What would make it not be like that? Sorry, things aren't just going to start getting good again when no one's ever done anything based on policy. Nothing's changed, chat. Nothing. The Brandon squad are doing nothing to change any of these issues going on, so the prices will continue to rise until a news-driven catalyst that it breaks will change all these trends and reverse them. Okay, so I guess we can look at lumber too if you want. Oh, coffee real quick. Oh, it's down. Ooh, yikes. What a dump, man, on coffee, 3.6%. But still above the critical 220 level. Stay above that, you'll be good. You know, bad day. What if you pivot tomorrow? What if you make a higher low than the previous lows? Everything's fine. So yeah, not a good day, but we'll see if it can just maintain levels above this price. And then lumber futures. Oops. Skating on that 200-day moving average again. Wow. I guess you are showing bullish. Look, you really like a low and then the slightly lower low. You're showing bullish divergence on the MACD histogram. I guess it's going to pivot here, but the pivot doesn't ensure that it's going to make a higher. It just rallies maybe, and you make a 50% retrace, then you dump again or something later. But yeah, it's maybe sellers are finally getting a little exhausted on lumber futures. Look at that. I mean, based on the MACD histogram here. See what happens. Okay, so we've now gone, well, let's look at the DXY. Brad said we had a bearish engulfing candle confirmed. Very nice, very, very good. We need this in our lives. Oh my God, it's so amazing. Can we please get some breaking news? I'm standing outside the DXY chart as we have hit a incredibly important inflection point. $100. Look to history to see. Don't take my word for it, but I will show you. Here it is. 2015 a couple of times. Up thrust, fail, up thrust, fail. But here it is once more. And now we have very well established classic Class A bearish divergence at an inflection point with a bearish engulfing candle. Wonderful combination of variables. Wonderful. Let us see the TA be respected so our scams can pump all together with a, the world reserve currency finally cooling off some, man. God, give it to me. We please destroy the US dollar, at least some. I mean, really tough, man. Really tough for anything to actually do well paired to it, you know, when it's just melting up like this. But this is a great potential signal for a reversal, right? There's no confirmation high or anything, but these are all just good things happening at a very important level that you want to see if you want this thing to reverse. And we would like to see, today confirmation. How would you get some confirmation of a bearish engulfing candle at an inflection point? Well, you get a close in 23 hours lower than the bearish engulfing candle's close. That would really kind of confirm. Because, what happens today if you just bamboozle, you bullishly engulf the bearish engulfing? There was never confirmation, besides the candle close. Get some follow through just a little bit. And that's what I think would be a real good, help me gain more confidence in this thing dumping with a lower candle close today than yesterday. Oh, we looked at a lot of stuff already. I've been live for 50, not even an hour. God. Did I get a line? You're like in a play. Okay, so I saw this video. People have been, one of my friends, like in real life friends, sent it to me. It was like a 15-year-old on Twitch, and he has, oh my God, my lights flashing when someone tips me. It makes me look like a novice, like a scrub. He's got laser lights. He's got what is it? Pyroglyphics or whatever, like fire, literal fire, and he's got a fog smoke machine. So, you know, people send me the links to them. Are okay. What's going to happen? We now have a fund, okay, set up, and any dime until the goal is met, any dime that Crypto Hoarder tips will go directly to the smoke machine and the lasers. We're gonna get lasers. We're gonna get a smoke machine, chat. We're doing this, okay? So I can, the click of a button, I can make things get insane in here, even more insane than they've ever been. Pyrotechnics, excuse me. Sorry, my bad, dude. No, I don't know. The pyro would be after. Once we get the fog and the laser set up, then I think we'll graduate to the pyro. I'm a little worried about that. Maybe not really. Looking at what he had, it seems like it'd be very controlled. I have these things down there. I use what's it called? Isopropyl alcohol, and I light that on fire in this thing, and it's like a little mini fireplace in my place downstairs. You know, on my coffee table. It's beautiful. So if I can do that, then I can figure that other one out. Okay. I mean, I have a smoke detector, but it's. I mean, the fire's not going to emit smoke. First off, I don't think. Not these. And the smoke machine is. It's not like. It's like mist. It's like it's not the same. So I don't think that would trigger a smoke machine. Okay. Can somebody back me up on that? Who's in this world? Right. Vapor, there you go. It's got to be vapor, so I don't think that would set off your alarm. Your fog machine doesn't set off your... Of course, someone in here has got a freaking fog machine nonchalantly. Dude, you're almost a casual fog machine user, dude. So what are your hobbies? I like long walks on the beach. I like messing with my smoke machine and lasers. Sometimes I put lasers on sharks' heads, you know. You used fog machines for your Halloween party, didn't set off your alarms. Boom. See, we're safe, dude. We're good. We're good. Plus, I could probably, cover it or something, All right, we got less than 6 minutes till your daily candle close. We're just going to run out the clock here because we've gone through a lot in a very short period of time. Let me catch my breath. As we just bask at Bitcoin breaking above one part of the levels that I desperately need it to be above. I need this in my life, okay? When we're above 40,665 and or 42,000, to me, life, colors are more vibrant, smells are stronger, I can see better, things taste better, But below 40,665, things are a little bit more dull. Things don't taste as well. Meh. Everything's meh, right? So... cover for safety. Yes. Be sure to join the Discord if you haven't. I haven't pinned anything, so I'll do that real quick. There it is. Spammed. Be spammed. And join the Discord or be destroyed. All right. It's non-negotiable. What is that? BlackRock will become the primary manager of 50 billion US dollar coin reserves. Whoa, man. What does that mean? What's going to happen? Nothing. That was like, that news broke at 1 p.m. today. Dude, again, we've made jokes about this. It doesn't matter what the news-driven catalyst is, man. It could be like, the president of the United States says he likes Bitcoin, or it's going to become a world reserve currency. It was not going to move, dude. It's just going to sit there and do nothing still. So Amazon's accepting Bitcoin on their, you can use that. You can click a button and buy stuff with Bitcoin now. Not going to mean crap, dude. Oh, yeah. No, I haven't gotten to the request yet. There are only like 2, man. Maybe even 1. So I'm just, look, we got 3 minutes to the daily close. We hang out. That's why I kind of go live an hour before the stream, or hour before the daily close. So we can be here for it, play Jesus Jumps. Okay, so we got a couple requests. Yeah, literally 2 requests. Now I remember that when Litecoin pumped on the fake Walmart news, and also VeChain fake. You have to go way. You have to be a real one to remember that. VeChain had a fake Walmart news rumor too, and I'll never forget. All I have to do is look back with VeChain. Way back, man. Way back here, dude. I think it was this one. Maybe June of 2019, Walmart or something. I think that was Walmart. Someone back me up or refute that. Oh, remember this? Still have this. There's an old trade setup, the 3 rising valleys, classic accumulation structure. And look what it did, how perfect it was. It's like, oh, measure move was hit, dude. Perfect. And it was over. Anyway, so VeChain, just looking at it, you understand, like, this is extremely healthy. If this can hold, you understand this could be an add to your position level. You are simply back testing an old level that has been clearly support. And if you argue with that, you have no idea what you're talking about. Just look. If you back test this successfully, you never did that. When you broke back above it, March 26th, there was no back test. You're finally getting a back test. And if you hold here, you'll begin the development of hidden bullish divergence, and the target would be 9.5 to 9.8 cents. You know how much upside there is on this asset if this holds? 54 to 62%. My God. Someone give me a Walmart rumor so we can just pump it in seconds. Okay. There it is. Who cares? One minute, chat. 1 minute, and this candle closes while we're here. Cool. Ethereum, the much better performer than Bitcoin. Based on literal evidence, not Rudy Poo, my feelings. No, we didn't look at comp, but yeah, looked at comp earlier, and it was great. Yeah, news-driven catalyst. We got listed Robinhood, man. You know, cool story, bro. But I think it back tested. It's like making inverse head and shoulders kind of now. Like a lot of them, like many of them. "20 seconds. Okay, cool, dude. Three, two, one. God. There you go, dude. Wow, new day. Cool. It's good that it closed above 40,665. Maybe you back test 40,665 now. Yikes. But hey, look, you know what I'm saying? More data needed, because it's like every day you just don't collapse. You start losing it. And then the hidden bullish divergence argument develops. And then all of a sudden, hey, we could be back in this thing. All we got to do is make another higher low. We're good. This is good so far. Good start anyway. Ethereum, same situation. We held supports, really nice close around 3120, and that hidden divergence will be there if you just catch a few more bids. If you go sideways after this, you don't sell off too much, it'll be good. It's not bad. I mean, for now, it's okay. It's not, I mean, none of this, you're not screwed until we start making macro lower lows than our previous lows that are discernible on the daily, which in Ethereum's situation would be around 2,500. That's a long way down. And it's good that you can't. While market participants are defending a $3,000 area for now. For now. Okay, now we can go to the requests, the 2 requests. Total, same situation. Hidden Bullish Divergence is beginning its development. We just need more data. We need to hold and keep rallying here, and it's going to be real good. Okay, first request. Well, dude, now like the actual song is playing the same noise that was happening in real life for me, and it's so weird. Okay, so U.S. Steel, you know, you had to be here a very long time ago, COVID crash levels. So this is when we began to look at this. It sprung, it back tested the spring from a very long time ago, not just 2016. I think it was way back. No, I guess not. I look at a lot of these assets, and well, that was it though. It was this low from 2016. This is what dreams are made of, though. You go back, because there's not much to do now, right? But when you fell below a critical area, I think it was like the lowest low ever. You broke above it, then you back tested it. That's legendary stuff. That could be insane. That's an insane indicator. I mean, it is the same level of strength as a form of divergence or something. Okay. So anyway, since then, it was cool. It hit the bearish 5.0 PCZ and kind of pulled back. It looked like it was falling over. Then Russia invasion, and now it's just mooning. And it looks like, yeah, it's just high and tight flagging now. It's ridiculous. Really is ridiculous. So strong. It's hitting a 78% retrace from the structure's high to that lowest low, 786. So you could say limited upside right after such a strong run. It's straight up, man. Like it's really tough to be like, oh, I can't wait to apply traditional technical analysis to this asset and it makes sense, right? I mean, it's up 100% in 78 days. Anything that's up 100% in 78 days, it's just not going to be the best candidate for fresh longs ever. It's just not. So, looking left though, it seems like you're just flirting with this one peak or this one valley from June of 2010. Based on history, price goes straight up or straight down until 44.20. So I would say, like, even at the 786, if it keeps going, 44.20 is a major, massive area, right? It goes all the way back. It's kind of going to be a zone, I think, right? It's going to be just between that 1993, 94 high, 44.20 to $46, the zone. It's the zone. You can clearly see it throughout history. It was tested, and why not again? Probably will. But that just means it's like it runs up there, and that's limited upside, you know, but still could get there and make a lot of money, man. This rallies, holy crap, dude. Yeah, it's insane, but it's running away. It's not really at an entry level. But there you go. There's your U.S. Steel, Mr. Engineer. Thank you, dude. Okay, next request. Man. OKSM, you make a higher low. Oh my God, you get above 159. It's on, dude. It's on. We got an inverse head and shoulders in development.
Compound price predictions.
Hey man, well, I don't do price predictions. All I'll do is I'll talk about all the levels, important levels on a chart based on historical inflection and maybe variables if they're there. So for instance, also look straight up, man. You can see it. Don't act like you can't. But if you look here, it's unreal. What's maybe developing, it may fail too, but like I'm saying, what could be in development could be unnatural. Just kidding. Amazing. Could be legendary, like NFT worthy stuff. Because it's not just the potential momentum shifting structure. It's the fact that if you look left, you know without a shadow of a doubt, May 19th, 2021, June 26th, 2021, July 2021. Look, January, if you break it and then you're back testing it, this could be unbelievable. like you just talk about the Bulkowski structure, the one you already broke out of, the following way, you know. But if you could do something like this, holy crap. I mean, this is almost perfect. We need more data. We need more follow through. We need Bitcoin to not collapse, right? Because if it doesn't, if Bitcoin just hangs out where it is or keeps going higher, there it is. Just like everything else in this market, you'd be making a right shoulder at an inflection point with hidden bullish divergence. That is a wombo combo. That is an amazing combination of variables that could take it at least back to $200. At least 205. Yep, that's the neckline, 205. You break that, and I don't know, man. Like, yeah, we can talk about measure moves, but 238, 281, 345. There's a lot of ups and downs, right? So, if you wanted a measure move, I can do it just for the sake of contribution and the request. There's from the low to the high of the structure from the breakout. Your 100% measure move, if it played out, which we don't know, would be 306. So please pay attention to KSM. That we knew was pretty awesome, but it just, we knew the divergence was there, but we're like, dang, that's like a type 1. But if you're too strong to type 2 it, go back down to 109, and you're holding, you're making a higher low, and you're matching the February 1st low and this inflection point, dude, the upside potential is massive. All right, just saying, like, let's say it got above 159 for real and did what it does historically, which is straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. If it actually did what it's done in history from where it is right now, if it actually played out, the upside potential is 47% from here on KSM. You got to hold this level, and Bitcoin can't roll over, and you got to keep doing what you're doing. Got to keep losing that negative momentum. Then we'll have a really solid argument for more upside here. And this is the stuff we needed desperately. Okay, that's it, dude. Oh, amazing, dude. It's really, really good looking. It's like Zoolander style, potentially. Okay, next one was comp. Yeah, I got listed to Robinhood. Rob 'em good. Again, this is an active trade setup. Here you go. All right. We played the spring, kind of back test the spring, like late March, the entry. And yeah, it kind of got right back to the entry, unfortunately. But we had not put in a macro high or low yet. We had not, like, you made the low, then you made the absolute lowest low of the entire correction. That's okay, I get it. But then you need evidence that there's accumulation happening and it's begun, right? We're now gaining evidence that there are now more market participants owning the asset than they had. Because all you're doing since freaking May of last year is eventually same highs, lower, or same highs, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower low, lower high, lowest, low. Slightly higher high than previous high. Sell off. Ooh, slightly higher low. Whoa, something might be changing here down at a level that is incredibly strategic. Go back to 2020, August 2020. This is a very, very low risk area where price action is minimal besides straight up, straight down. So, I mean, from the entry of the trade setup, the upside potential was and still is 138%. Yep. There you go. That's one of the targets of trade setup 266. Spoiler alert, still very active, and hidden bullish divergence, ladies and gentlemen, right there. Developed. So just need more follow through, and we could be off at least the 200-day moving average, 207. That's it, dude. That's that was like the last request. I know someone tipped about something, asking a question. KSM's like almost actionable now for long. It's just, my God, maybe tomorrow. But like, you know what I'm saying, dude? Like, I just presented the argument. It's certainly at an area where if you wanted to play that, it's at its lowest risk area right now. This is kind of different because the Robinhood listing made it pump so hard, so that now it's all of a sudden like, dang, dude, you're up how much in 48 hours? My God, like up 30% in 48 hours. Kind of rough to be like, oh yeah, but like again, the entry was at 112. I know it's discouraging, but if you didn't get stopped out, you didn't get stopped out. It did not hit the stop loss, and it's just back up again. And I think like momentum shifting at a very, very strategic area. Okay. So that was it, man. I mean, 2 requests. And I shouldn't even have done that. I forgot Manuel only tipped. He only super chatted $10. You know what that means. Google got 30%. IRS gets 37%. What's a $10 super chat for me in the end after it's all said and done? There's my last sip of coffee too. Chat's dead. Everything's dead, man. All right. Well, good luck to everybody. Good luck. Hidden bullish divergence could be developing on the daily on these coins now. I just need a few more days maybe, and it'd be amazing, dude. What's up, Jeffrey, man? Sure, you want to look at American Airlines? Whatever. Yup.
Can you take a look at our breakout on the daily and support resistance where it may go from here?
Here it is. You got a little bit more work to do. 1909. All right. It was a wedge, and then it got wrecked. I mean, you know, it was like that. It was March 3rd, it just dumped, but then immediately V-shaped. But look here. This is so incredibly important. I mean, it's almost unbelievable. American Airlines, October of 2005, September of 2005. Look at that level. You see it there, right? It's undeniable. You're right at it. You're right at it. If you can break this level, there is a chance you could see $26. I think that would be the target if you did that. You did break the supply, re-broke the supply line, or I guess you just broke the supply line, 1 and 2 anchors. You did that today. You gapped up, high volume. I don't know what that gap's going to fill, but if you can break $19, I think you got a very good possibility of at least seeing $22. These peaks from, you know, last year, 3 different ones. I mean, that would be your short-term target, and then $26 will be your next target after that. So that's it. That's where it could go. Breakout on the daily technically, but there's another breakout it hasn't done yet, and it's so close. It's just this close. It's cents away. It's like 10 cents away, 15 cents away from that historical horizontal line resistance breakout. And that was last request. We did it, man. They'll tell you feast and famine. Certainly. The streaming game. Wow, Dash up 3%. Dude, they're all saying the same thing, man. Oh, man, if it could hold here, then hidden bullish divergence. Great, dude. Give me a higher low. You haven't done that. You have not done a higher low. So if you make a higher low, then it's going to be a huge statement. Crazy, man. Storage, inverse head and shoulders. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, hidden bullish divergence developed on a higher low. Bro, you hadn't made a higher low since October. You done it. You're doing it right now. 123 is the neckline. What a combination. It'd be doing something it hasn't done since October. That would be a daily discernible higher low. Yeah. You'd be going back to 124, 129 from here probably just to test it. Don't know if you'll break it. Not even nighttime, man. Yet. But the days are getting longer. All right. Well, you know, one day it'll get better. These streams will stop being dead. I don't know. Ugh. God. Okay, good luck. I'll be back. Thanks for the likes and the support. Till next time, respect the T. Hey.